Hey, how's it going? Kenny here, and welcome to a new experiment video, which is all about Jude Bellingham. Well, unless you've been living under a rock, you all know that Bellingham has just signed for Real Madrid in real life. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere on Sky Sports News that the fee will rise to around £150 million. So I've transferred him to Real Madrid for that price. And as you can see by the dates here, I've actually gone forward a year in game. I thought let's transfer him on the actual day he will go to Real Madrid. Not the actual day or the actual season, shall I meant to say. And here he is at Real Madrid at the age of 20 years of age. And the whole point of this video is, will Jude Bellingham, in his career, will he become the most decorated English footballer of all time? That is the thing, that is what I thought of. When I saw Bellingham sign for Real Madrid, I thought to myself, he's going to win so many trophies for Real Madrid. Of course, he's already won one trophy in his career. He won it for Dortmund. He won the DFB Pokal, aka the German Cup, of course, in 2021. He should have won a second trophy, to be honest. Dortmund obviously blew the league title on the final day of the season, which was pretty terrible for them, to be honest. Pretty terrible for German football as well, because now Bayern Munich have won the league 10 times in a row, which is kind of ridiculous. So at the moment, he's sitting on one trophy still, because Dortmund failed to win a trophy in this virtual universe as well in this season. And also, Bellingham, will he stay his whole career at Real Madrid? Will he never go to the Premier League? I think it's highly unlikely, to be honest. I don't think anyone can hold it against him if he does remain at Real Madrid for the rest of his career, to be honest. It wouldn't be that surprising, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't think there's ever been a very successful English player who has never played in the Premier League. For those of you who don't know, he did start off his career in England, of course. He started with Birmingham City, but they, of course, played in the Championship in that season. He went to the Bundesliga, and now he's going to La Liga. So what I've done in this simulation video is I've transferred into Real Madrid. He's going to stay there for 10 seasons. As you can see, he's under contract to 2033. I haven't set up a future transfer, though, so theoretically they could sell him for some money, but I think I'll intercept that and make sure he stays here for 10 seasons. And after the 10 seasons are up, I'm going to transfer him to a Premier League club. Either the best or the second best Premier League club at the time. Not at this time in 2033. Because who knows, it could be the second best team or first best team in 10 seasons time. We don't know, do we? It could be someone bizarre as Brighton or something. Highly unlikely, but we never know. For the record as well, who is the most decorated English player of all time? It's actually Paul Scholes, with 25 trophies. Of course, played his whole career at Man United. He is not the most successful British player of all time, though. That goes to Ryan Giggs, who of course is Welsh, and second is Kenny Dalglish, who of course is Scottish. This is purely about who will become the most decorated English player of all time. Will it be Bellingham? I think he's going to get very close, to be honest, because Real Madrid, they do average around a trophy a season, I'd say. I don't think they won a trophy in real life this season, unless they won a Spanish Cup. I'm not entirely sure who won the Spanish Cup, to be honest. But Bellingham for Real Madrid, he should win a couple of Champions Leagues, to be honest. He should win a lot of La Ligas as well, some Copa del Rey's in there, some Spanish Super Cups, UEFA Super Cups. Let's fast forward things to 10 seasons' time, and let's see what FootballManager thinks Bellingham will do in his Real Madrid career. Well, 10 seasons deep, Bellingham is still looking absolutely ridiculous, of course. 30 years of age now. Also, one other thing I could say is, Bellingham, will he become the most capped international for England of all time as well? I think it's highly likely that might happen as well. Of course, you never know what could happen in a player's career. He might get a serious injury. You never know. But the rate he's going, look there, 119 caps at 30 years of age. I think that's perfectly possible, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure what the record is. I'm pretty sure it's Peter Shilton. Well, now in the game, of course, it's 10 seasons deep. The most capped player is Harry Kane, 148. I think Peter Shilton is the most in real life. Maybe I'm completely wrong. But Bellingham, that's something he could break as well. In terms of the trophies he's won at Real Madrid, of course, after this, I'm going to transfer him to an English club. Let's see what competitions he has won. Well, I just counted up all his trophies he's won. He's won a lot. He has won a lot for Real Madrid. He's actually won 21 trophies in 10 seasons for Real Madrid. And going on top of that as well, we have to count it because it is a trophy. England have won the UEFA Nations League as well, the European International League. So that's 22. And going on from his DFB Pokal with Dortmund as well, he's actually won 23 trophies and he's only 30 years of age. And bear in mind the record for the English most decorated player is Paul Scholes with just 25. So, well, Unless something disastrous happens in his latter stages here, I think it's safe to say he's going to break the record. We shall see about that. How much will he get to as well? 23 trophies. Let's break it down a little bit here. How many Champions Leagues did he win? He actually won 3 Champions Leagues with Real Madrid. They came quite early as well, to be fair. They came in 2025, 2027, and 2028. So back-to-back Champions Leagues. How many La Ligas have there been? He's also won the La Liga 7 times in 10 seasons as well. Also 3 Copa del Reys in there as well. Obviously not too important, but there also been 6 Spanish Super Cups and 1 UEFA Super Cup, I think. Was it 1 UEFA Super Cup or was it 2? 2 UEFA Super Cups, sorry. So 2 UEFA Super Cups as well and 6 Spanish Super Cups. So he's won a lot, including the Nations League with England and, of course, the DFB Pokal with Dortmund as well. So he is doing really well. Anyway, let's go check out the team that he's going to transfer to now. Well, 10 seasons deep here, and the 2 biggest clubs in England currently, it's not too much of a surprise really, are Man City and Chelsea. Both 5-star reputation, the only 5-star reputation clubs in England currently. And I think I'm going to transfer him to Chelsea. Man City are the latest winners of the Premier League, but Chelsea have got to a couple of Champions League finals in a row, I believe. They just won the Champions League. Yeah, they just won the Champions League in 2032. And they also lost the Champions League final this season to Bayern Munich. And also, I've seen Bellingham go to Chelsea a few times in FootballManager. So I think I'm going to transfer Bellingham to Chelsea. Well, here he is. He's playing for Chelsea these days. I've transferred him there for 150 million. I think that's a fair price, to be honest. Who knows what he could be going for at that time. No idea. And also, 10 seasons around Madrid. He might last 3 seasons. He might last 5 seasons. Who knows? His whole career. But I just think he's going to end up in the Premier League someday. And after winning all those competitions around Madrid, maybe he'd like to test himself in the Premier League. He's now earning 425k a week, which probably would be less than what they're earning in those days, to be honest. Some of the wages they're getting now is just absolutely ridiculous. What will Bellingham win with Chelsea, though? I'm not going to intercede with his contract as well. I'm going to see how long he lasts with Chelsea. Will he end his career with Chelsea? Will he end up going to Qatar or Saudi Arabia or the MLS or a weaker English team or anything like that? Who knows? But now he's at Chelsea. He only needs 2 more trophies in this simulation to equal Paul Scholes' record, and only 3 to become the most decorated English player of all time. Will he do it? We'll find out in a sec. Well, here we are. We're at the end of Bellingham's career. He's now 37 years of age, about to turn 38, and he's decided to retire. To be honest, he probably could carry on for a bit longer. He still looks unbelievable. Obviously, his physicals and speeds have really started to go now. It probably is. Maybe it is time. Anyway, look at that. 119 caps for England. He actually retired with 119 caps, so maybe he won't beat the record for most capped international player. Who knows? Whether he retire at 30 or not is a different question. But yeah, time for Bellingham to retire, according to his own mind at least. Let's see though, did he actually break the record and become the most decorated English player of all time? Well, we left off with 23 trophies in total. 21 of those for Real Madrid, 1 for England, and 1 for Dortmund. I can say that he has broke the record, because in his first season he won, I wouldn't say a treble, because he counts the Community Shield in there, but he won 3 trophies. He won the Carabao Cup, the Premier League, and the Community Shield. The next season he won the Champions League as well with Chelsea, so that's 4 in total for him. He also won the FA Cup. So in his first 2 seasons, he won all the trophies that can be won for Chelsea, so that is very nice. Unfortunately, it dried up a little bit after that. In the 2037, didn't win a trophy as well. 2 runners-up, and they didn't win a trophy from 2035. So wasn't the most successful period for Chelsea, but it was in 2 years there. So he won 23 trophies in total, plus another 5. So he finished on 28 trophies. So he is officially, not officially because he's a FootballManager of course, but in the virtual universe he's officially the most decorated English player of all time. And I don't think that would be too surprising. Now we know he's transferred to Real Madrid. As I said, they should expect to win 1 trophy. They do expect to win 1 trophy a season, don't they? They do expect that. And I'm expecting them to be a lot better next season as well, to be honest. So yeah, this could be quite realistic in my opinion, to be honest. I genuinely feel that Bellingham could break loads and loads of records. About himself, though, did he win any individual accolades? Well, as you can see here, he's actually involved in a lot of awards. I'm not going to go through all of them because I'll be here all day. Let's check out the landmarks here. Well, great thing about Bellingham as well is he was Real Madrid, England and Chelsea captain in his entire career. Was he Dortmund captain as well at some point? I think he might have captained at some point in the final season here. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but he was captain of Real Madrid, Chelsea and England. How amazing is that? Well, I can't really see about any of his awards here, so I'm going to actually go check the awards for myself. So in real life, will Bellingham win any Ballon d'Ors or anything like that? Probably not, to be honest, because I think it's very much a bias towards the forwards, of course. Modric won it a couple of years ago, playing for Real Madrid as well, so I don't think it's out of the question. I think it's definitely possible that he will win the Ballon d'Or, but I don't know, not with the forward bias we have in the game. In terms of the Ballon d'Or in the virtual universe here, it doesn't look like he won one. One Real Madrid midfielder did win one, though. Camavinga won the Ballon d'Or in 2034. What a partnership that is, by the way. What midfielders they have now. Of course, they've still got Modric and Kroos still at the club. I don't know what's going on with them in terms of leaving anytime soon. They're both quite old, obviously. Modric is like 38 now, so not going to be there forever. But Camavinga, Tchouaméni, and Bellingham. Wow. And Valverde, of course. What some midfielders they have. But yeah, Bellingham did not win any Ballon d'Ors here in the virtual universe. Let's check out some of the other awards here, which are a little bit confusing, to be honest, because what is the difference between Footballer of the Year and the Ballon d'Or and the Player of the Year? No one knows. World Footballer of the Year. Did he win this? He did. He won it in 2026. He won it in 2026, playing for Real Madrid at the age of 23. He played 57 games, 11 goals, and 24 assists in that season. 35 goal involvements from midfield is unbelievable. And World Player of the Year, did he win that? He did. He won World Player of the Year in 2034 as well. So he won World Footballer of the Year and World Player of the Year. For somehow they are different reasons, because I thought every player was a footballer and every footballer was a player. But what do I know? What do I know? But yeah, he won two individual awards as well. He must have made a Team of the Year a few times, to be fair. I'm not going to go through all the years here. But yeah, I can imagine Bellingham being in a lot of World Team of the Years. So that is the end of the video, guys. Bellingham has finished off with 28 trophies in total. I think 4 of them were Champions Leagues. Of course, they're not all major trophies, but Paul Scholes' record is trophies in the whole. Not just major trophies, Community Shields and all that. So, but Bellingham still won a lot of major trophies as well. England captain, Real Madrid captain, Chelsea captain as well. 119 caps for England. I think he might get more, to be honest. Unless he wide retired from international football at the age of 30, when he would still be absolutely ridiculous, according to FootballManager at least. So maybe he'll break the international cap record as well. But I genuinely think this is very, very possible come end of Bellingham's career, which is a long, long way away. He's only just started his career, for goodness sake. But how good he is already. Just signed for probably arguably the biggest club in the world. Them or Man United, you'd say. So yeah, I think he's going to break a lot of records. And according to FootballManager, he will break the most decorated English footballer of all time's record as well, which is Paul Scholes at 25. So that is the end of the video, guys. Please remember that if you do like this video, hit that like button for me. If you still watched at this point, then surely you must like the video. It really helped the video out as well in terms of its success. And also, if you're new around here, you want to see more of these videos, do hit that subscribe button as well. It'd really help me out, and you much appreciated. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.